Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Tuesday night of Paul and I doing a duet game, Streets of Scorn, where we create through play, building a campaign world by just kind of running through it. And Paul has been, I don't know if I was lucky enough or unlucky enough to
Time will
well,
tell.
yeah, time is tell for that, um, to go do that. So thanks for anybody who's out there. There might be no one, but you might be watching it later on. Either way, we appreciate it.
It's true.
And if you aren't subscribed to our channels, I got to get better at this. This is something I never do. Please subscribe to Paul and I's channel to check it. Check out our stuff. Paul does some really cool stuff with his zines. He's been. What are you working on? What's the one you're working on now again? I forgot.
It's the Hamlet of Windstone. It's a
Windstone.
dwarven Hamlet.
Yeah, that's number 13.
Number 13, as far as
Yeah.
the thing goes. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be out soon, and I'm always tinkering with adventures. Probably the next little supplement that I'm going to be putting out is not going to be an adventure. It'll be a kind of a city guard class for Scorn that I'm gonna force him to help me out with, or I'll kill his characters. So
And that's unlike other times.
yeah, well, it's my way to
I'm really
leverage some
killing my
help.
characters
Yeah.
anyway. So
That's true. That's true. So, all right, Paul. I know this is so we haven't played in 2 weeks, and Paul and I
yes.
have no idea too much. I mean, 2 weeks is much too long for us to remember what happened. I believe last week you did accounting.
Well, we did accounting for sure.
We did some
Um,
accounting. Yeah.
but yeah, so yeah, my pay scale for people that are I know people are listen, there's you that are watching. You are waiting with bated breath to know what the pay scale is for this
That's
game
right.
and what Hobbs is paying. It's a lot. I just want to say the taxes here in Scorn ridiculous. I'm just gonna
Unfair.
let you know the next voting cycle, one of these guys is out. So 50% of my income goes to the crew, 10% goes to Sidwin, and 40% is operating cost. It's like running a restaurant, right? You like takes you 4 years to make any money.
Right. Yeah.
So let's see. Right now I have 465 silver in operating money. So that's good. Um, Also met a young lady,
Hmm.
and her name is Delia Marbury, and she's 10 years old. A bit of a
Hmm.
smarty pants, but that's okay. I don't mind that she's a smarty pants. She's very,
Yeah.
what do they say? Precocious.
Ooh, nice
Precocious.
word.
Precocious is
Yeah.
the word. And then also, I had a chat with Valanda, the Wobbly Priest bar, uh,
Yep.
uh, person who owns that there, the patron. And let's see. Also talked with Ober, the dwarf bartender, over at another bar. So I've been basically hunting down this adventuring party that seems to have gone sideways, and they just don't care for the rules here in the old Scorn in our little district of the Silent Knives, and we're trying to keep order here so we can keep business flowing, and so I believe let's see also there's a lady. Her name's Quinn, I believe her name is, and
Yeah.
Quinn is the leader of the party. And I feel like Hobbs had a moment where he came to his point of reasoning, where he said, when you're playing a PC and you're just like your first instinct is I should kill this person, I should kill this character, and
Right.
I'm glad that I did not. That was because she was awfully sassy. I just want to point out there, and
You
was
had a lot of
provoking.
sassy females last game, didn't you?
But there one was precocious, the other one was provoking. So just provoking me. And so I did not take the bait. I will say that Hobbs did not take the bait.
You did. You chose not violence
I
this
chose
time.
not violence. I also
Yeah.
brought a guy named Emmett, some 6'2" guy around with me to be
Right.
my muscle, since all my other guys were running around. Then I went to the
I
Pausanias
believe
Inn.
was Emmett the one that kept on getting distracted by booze and he was just
Yes,
drinking
yes,
more than
that's
anything.
correct. He was
Yes.
drinking,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's what he was doing. And I noticed a few things. There was a little secret door behind the bar, which I kept, taking note of that there at the Pausanias bar. Kenna, who's the priest of Pausanias, had a discussion with her.
Right.
And then I went to the Red Wind Inn. That's where I met the Red Wind Inn is where I met the blonde girl,
Right.
who I did not. She was meeting with some mercantile guilds, trying to make
She was.
deals. I told her I was from the Bar Safety Council.
Right.
Uh,
Right. Yeah.
yeah, that didn't she didn't buy that, but it's okay. And then that's it. And then Caleb and Kabura leveled up. So hooray for them. But that's kind of where
Very
we were. It's
good.
what we did. And so there.
All right. So which little trail are you going to pick up on this time? So you sent Cora and Kabora and Cass out for the independent thief, correct? If I
Yes.
remember correctly, and you gave him like 40 silver to bribe.
Right.
And
I need
then
to follow up on that.
okay.
Find
And
out
then
where they're at on that.
you followed up with the adventuring and found the lady at the Red Wind Inn.
Yes.
I don't believe you found. Did you find out her name? I can't remember. I don't think you did.
Her name was her name not Quinn?
No, Quinn was somebody else. This lady was.
I thought she
was
said.
adventuring.
Are you sure? Because I thought that's what Ober, the dwarf bartender, told me, or Valanda of the Wobbly Priest, told me her name was Quinn.
Oh, okay. Let me see. I don't have.
And if I'm wrong, that's okay.
No, I have Quinn as an adventurer, but
I thought she was the lead because it was a woman that was in charge of the group. Is what?
Yeah, the kind of the good-looking blonde woman.
Yep.
That her name was Jayla.
Oh, her name's Jayla.
Jayla. Yeah, Quinn is another adventuring type. And the weird thing is I have her down in a different section. But of course, all I have is adventurer and goal next to it. I have no idea what she was.
Well, I don't think, and now that you say that, then I don't think she shared her name with me because I asked her what she did not share her name with me then.
Okay, all right. We found it out from the bartender then.
Oh, I did find that out. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just say you did then. That's no big deal.
Let's see. 6.
She didn't tell you, because she was just being
obstinate.
Did you call obstinate? Yeah,
she's been obstinate.
Yeah.
Working on my vocabulary.
Get them big words. All right. So, Paul, I'll tell you what. Now, you can use different tactics for getting that they can use for this thief. That you can either have them use like a stealth tactic, more of a strength tactic, like intimidation stuff, or they can use charisma on this thing. Which one do you want them to use?
For who? Cass and
Kabora.
I will probably choose. They are not. They're not going to be the strength people. I think they're going to be much more the stealthy people. And Cass is not charismatic, so I would. I mean,
no, she is not.
She is not. So I'm going to go the stealthy route with her.
Oh, you know what? She does have a plus. She has a +1.
Oh, in her charisma.
In charisma, yeah, she has a +3 to Dex though. And
well, I'm going to go with stealth though. I think she will choose stealth over. If she doesn't have to deal with people, my guess is she won't, and so she will choose stealth over having a schmooze people.
Yeah, and then also Kabora has a Dex of +2 also. So
yeah. What's his charisma?
So, 10. So he's not. Kabora's not more. He just stays quiet. He doesn't really draw attention to himself.
No, he doesn't.
So what you can do, Paul, you spent $40 or 40 silver
Give him 40
for
silver.
some bribes, so I'm going to give you plus 2 on your roll.
Okay.
So then you use her dexterity, so you have plus 5 on a d20. Let's see what you get.
Plus 5 on a d20.
Let's see how well they succeed.
Let's see how well they succeed. So we're going to go Dex. Let's see here. Let's go to
Because there's
that.
some there's actually a penalty involved here, but I'm not going to tell you what it is because you know.
So,
So
I'm
you got a
sorry. I'm
10.
sorry. I'm running up. Yeah. It's not. I'm not rolling with advantage. So I would technically I roll a 4 plus a
You rolled a
5.
4 plus 9. Okay, and then
Does
well,
Kabora roll as well or no?
that includes your dexterity bonus already in there too. So
Yes.
it's only plus 2 total. So you only got a 6. They couldn't find.
Yay.
So they bribed some city guards, and no one seemed to know where he was at or know who he is. I mean, the people you talk to, of course, know that there's somebody, but they haven't seen him in a while. So there was no finding him.
Okay. So do they come back and tell me that? Do they meet me at?
So they report back to you and say,
Okay.
"Hey, Hobbs, we this is Cass. We looked around for him. We talked to the guards, and we couldn't. Nothing. There was nothing. We couldn't find him anywhere. So I don't know if he, maybe he left for out of town, or if he's somewhere else in here. I don't know. But he's nowhere to be found right now. What I did do, she goes, I did use some of the money to bribe some of the street rats, and they'll keep an eye out and report to us if they see anything.
Okay.
But she goes, sorry about that, but you might be out of the, like I said, it might be out for,
Well, we'll
out
just
of
have
town
to.
for a bit.
Well, he may be. So we'll just have to keep our ears open and see what happens. Maybe Sidwin will find out a few leads wherever maybe he's in his circles.
Okay. All right. So what do you want to do for today? So it's about mid morning. Figure you're at Tugs or something like that.
Okay, so Cass and Kabora are there. I'm there. Mitchell's there probably.
Yeah.
Who
pretty
did I
much
have
your whole
working on
cruise.
who did I have? Well, Caleb was with me.
Yeah.
Who else? Caleb was. Did I have any other things going on or no? Riggs, what was he doing? He was with me. He with me?
Yeah, he was with you. I'm trying
Okay,
to
then
think
that was
here
it.
now.
We were working on 2 projects. Okay.
Well,
2
there was
things.
a third. So you also have that possibility of doing that thing for Wendry about the finding the coins of Lady Ingrid. And then you also had another what was it?
I'm looking up the
tasks at hand.
Yeah. Let's see.
I got to do separate notebooks for my campaigns because I'm doing alternate pages between you and the other one, and I'm like, wait, that's not this one, and no, of course it's not.
Okay, so we had adventurers, we had a thief, we had a petty. Somebody was doing petty stealing,
right?
Petty stealing, adventurers, and the missing thief. So the petty stealing has not been addressed.
Okay.
Although I did ask, didn't I pay somebody or didn't I?
I thought you took care of that.
Oh, yeah. You thought I did? Okay, so somebody.
I wasn't sure. I thought you took care of that one, and that one was a pretty simple one to kind of solve, I believe. So, but I might be remembering that wrong. But okay.
Well,
but you see Sidwin come in. He's you see that when Sidwin comes in, he's got like bags under his eyes, like he hasn't slept for a couple days. I mean, it's not uncommon for him to pull some all nighters, and
Sure,
but he
sure.
looks especially more haggard than usual.
Okay. Sidwin, my man. You're you're looking like you've spent all night uh, drinking your drinking your woes away.
Mm. He just kind of sits down and he waves for some food to come over. Uh, it's Yeah, just getting used to Shadow Guard. She asks for a lot. She's very demanding. She's good, but she's very demanding.
Oh. Well, hey, while you're here, and I don't want to let you get some grub in you, maybe some coffee or something, and then I'll update you on kind of where we're at and things we were able to do, and
Okay,
maybe you might be able to offer some more information.
what do you got for me?
Well, we know that the adventuring group that was causing problems, they should not be causing problems anymore. I talked with the
That's
leader
good.
of that group. Her name is Jayla, and and so we had a discussion, and she seems like she'll make good on it. And I did see her talking with some mercantile folks, though, which was interesting. These don't seem like your average adventurers.
Okay. Did you recognize the merchants, especially with your background?
They are just there were two mercantile guilds, is what I have here. I don't know. Oh, the Digger Guild. No, that was the pub.
I was
That
gonna
was
say that was a
that was
pub.
a
Yeah.
yeah, it was the pub. I think it was just two mercantile guilds. I don't remember if you told me who they were.
You didn't recognize them. They're both but they are both from a mercantile, which your father is a master mercantile. These
Right,
guys look like uh, kind of like journeyman mercantile folks. So
right. Um, okay. Well, then just I guess tuck that little bit of information away for yourself. You know that we have people in town doing business and so forth that have they're doing things.
it's not uncommon for that. I mean, like in the past, and you've probably done this with your guy too. Is like because the adventurers tend to go to more extreme places, and so sometimes you make a deal with them ahead of time. It's like, hey, I'll help fund get you a box of Hugos if you bring me back. I know where you're headed. Bring me back.
Yeah,
The some ore or whatever it is, and
whatever
that.
it
So
is. Yeah.
it's not too uncommon, but yeah, usually the lower end mercantile guys try to do this to try to get a leg up. It's a way to kind of maybe uh, fast track their um, way to becoming a master mercantile. So
Okay. He says, well, the adventurer issue is solved for the most part. We're not going to let them. They're not going
okay,
to break up the joint anymore. We can't see him. Cass and Kabora, unfortunately, struck out. They're still trying to find our missing boy. Um, and seems like there's
okay.
might need to grease some more hands. I don't know if you have any information on that, but they weren't able to find out any information about our missing friend.
Oh, just as long as you know about them. The thing is with these guys is he might be just an adventurer who's coming through, scoring some drinking money, or if he starts setting up around town again, and he might come up again. But the smart ones are harder to find. I mean, well, did you get the little street rats on it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Cass has paid off a number of people to keep their eyes open.
that's
We
the best way to
also
catch them.
yeah, and also we have our petty thief issue seems to be solved that we know of.
So no more drain on the funds.
Not that I know of.
Okay. All right. Kind
How
of.
was all that stuff that we brought you? By the way, did you were able to do any research on that or found anything out about the stuff you got, the stuff we
Well, that's
brought
what I
you?
came here to talk to you about.
Oh, okay.
It's your stuff. So what he goes he goes so there's some things we can do with it. I don't know. I have my doubts about putting it into possibly an auction, taking it to an auction house and let the collectors bid on it, because if one of the noble houses wants to claim to it and everything, then it can be in litigation for
Oh yeah,
who knows how long.
yeah.
However, there's this one private collector who's willing to pay a good amount of money for it. It's a little low for my taste, but it'll be a quick infusion of income for you. And I don't know if you have more resources than most than my guys that I have, but I don't know if that's something you'd be interested in.
Well, sure. I'm absolutely interested in once again why leave it hang around and
Right.
why let it sit when we could do something with it for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it'll net you around 3 crowns for everything.
Okay. Well, that's a handy amount, so that would be certainly
It's a pretty
beneficial.
nice amount. Yeah. Yeah. You guys found some pretty significant things in there. So,
What about wasn't there a helmet of some kind?
yeah, he's saying gold crowns for the whole. It's one buyer who wants to buy the whole lot.
Oh, okay. Well, I kind of course, I'm thinking that helmet was something that our wolf mage was looking for, was it not? Or was he not looking for portals and
Oh, are
that
you
kind
talking about the
is it Caleb or the half or was it the half orc? Who
well,
is our
Caleb is a half orc.
Caleb is
Yeah.
half orc. So Caleb is the one that was looking for those portals to other planes and whatnot, right?
Right. Yep.
That there was nothing why I don't know if I asked Sidwin that, but I asked him, I said, was anything of any magical value or any those type of things?
The helmet was. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
The helmet.
okay. What was that?
He goes. He kind of tries. You see him rubbing his head and everything, and he's like, well, I guess the helmet, because the helmet didn't come from the Undercity, right? That came from your other, um, from the church, right,
Yeah,
or
I
from the
think so.
temple.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's not included because you didn't even give him that. That's something completely different, isn't it?
Uh, I guess I don't know.
I believe
I
that's a different thing.
all I know is that we were looking for that, um, and Caleb was the one who was looking at it for in particular. That's why he came with us. So
Right.
because he
Okay.
was looking for those types of things.
So the 3 crowns is just for what was in the Undercity that one time, like the all
Okay.
the Justicar, more of the historical stuff
Right.
and everything like that. Um, and for whatever reason, Paul, I don't remember you giving Sidwin the helm. I thought you still had that.
I thought I gave it to him. I would not. I more than likely would not withhold anything from Sidwin. Hobbs would not
Right.
withhold.
All right.
So
Well, let me just
um,
do a quick roll here.
I'm looking to see.
Oops. Roll twice for some reason. He just kind of looks at you and says, "I haven't gotten to that yet, Sidwin. I apologize."
Oh, okay. Well, just let me know. I'd like some information on it if it in fact has any properties to it.
Right. So I've got small task for you, Sidwin. This one's not going to be easy.
Uh-huh. It never is it, Sidwin? No, it's these tasks are getting
It's
harder and harder, Sidwin.
well, this one's on a this one's different, but I think it'll be more towards your strength.
Ah, okay.
Uh, so I heard you possibly ran into uh, I forgot his name already.
Lord Dooku?
Yeah, Dithrig.
Dithrig, yeah.
Yeah, I heard you ran into Lord Dithrig the other day.
Yes, last time I saw him, he was fighting, I don't know, about 1,000,000 ghouls there in the barrows. So he told us to run, so we ran.
For
Yeah.
whatever reason, Shadow Guard has a bit of a fixation with him. I'm not really sure what it is, but she seemed to know a lot about him and already knew that what was going. He's missing. He hasn't come back from that.
Oh,
And Shadow Guard wants you to break into his estate outside of town.
uh,
And there's a particular key that I guess she wants from there.
okay. And all right. What's our relationship, Sidwin, with Dithrig?
But we really don't have too much of one. I mean, I make sure I give him a wide berth when he comes through, but he's never a troublemaker. He never hassles us. He just basically um, does his job at the harrowing, and then has his patrols there. But he will not, for whatever reason, he will not live in Scorn. He lives outside of Scorn.
Oh, okay. All right. So I have to go steal a key, and he is not there at his place.
No, and apparently this key, and he just shakes his head. He goes, apparently it's a living key.
Oh, a what?
I don't know. That's what she told me, Hobbs. I tried to get some explanation out of her, but anytime I ask her a question, she gives me an answer that has more questions attached to it. Mm-hmm. So I'm starting to learn just to go, okay. So the only thing she told me, it was of crystalline nature.
All right. Okay. He writes it all down in his notebook. Okay.
And you see he's eating and everything. And when he starts eating and everything, that's when you see that Sidwin has like bruises on his necks and small cuts, and his arms are all bruised up and cuts and everything. And the way he moves, you can tell every time he moves, he's wincing in pain.
Oh. Well, I think I'm just going to keep an eye on that. I don't think I'm going to press him for information.
Okay.
I think I'm just going to make a note of it.
Okay. And then you see Mitchell come over, and Mitchell's got this big platter of different breakfast foods and everything, and puts it down on the table for everybody. And he's just standing above you guys. I made this one myself. This is a different kind of, he goes, I kind of call it a little a breakfast explosion. It's got everything. You just grab a spoon and just eat it.
Okay.
And then you see him, and he goes, and he pulls out this honey syrup, which is very expensive.
Yeah.
Everything. He goes, yeah, I was able to get this the other day with some of my money. And he puts it down on the table. He goes, drills it over top. It'll be fantastic.
Okay. All right. So I'll of course, I will drizzle some, and I'm sure it is quite delicious. And I shall.
Oh,
Oh, and do I tell Sidwin that? Oh, by the way, I want to brag
mhm.
on Mitchell here. He's coming to his own as of late. I don't think you've heard that news.
I have not. He goes, congratulations, Mitchell. It's good to have you aboard, my man. He goes, and I have to say, out of all the people that we have here, you're by far the best cook. I hope you're as good as I hope you're as good as silent knife as you are as a cook. Because if you are, you're going to take my job in no time.
Well, he's
And
probably shies away from that kind of that praise. So
you see Sid when he pulls out this small dagger, kind of flips it on the blade, so he's holding it and hands it to Mitchell. There you
Mhm.
go, Mitchell. Welcome to the Brotherhood. And
Oh,
you
okay.
recognize it as a blow knife.
Oh, it's a blow knife. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep, I have one of those.
Yep. Pretty much everybody does. It's kind of like their
Uh,
welcome to the club here.
yeah. Let's see. I'll write that down. He has a blow knife.
Yeah.
And he's got his. He's got to go shopping at some point too, because he's.
He did go shopping. He blew all his money on the honeyed syrup.
Well, I'm like, but I kind of talked to him about it. I go, listen, you gotta buy some weapons and gear and stuff, Mitchell. You can't just spend it on honey. You're gonna have to, unless you're gonna spray that honey in a ghoul's eye.
No, never. No, no.
Well, then that's
Never
why
do
you need.
that.
That's what the weapons are for, Mitchell. Just
He
to let
goes,
you know.
I got a pretty good knife. You saw me.
Okay. Yes, you do have a good knife. You can always
Right,
upgrade though. It can always be better. Just like you bought honey, which was an
right.
upgrade. It was better honey. You could buy better weapons as well. So
He goes, well,
keep
I
that in
guess I
mind.
have a little bit of money left. I can go out and try to find something. I'll
Okay.
go. He goes, I can just walk up the street and see if they got anything.
You could do that.
All right. Well, I'll go up and get something there, and you see him leave.
Okay. All right.
What end of class did you end up making him? By the way, did you make him a
Uh,
fighter or a thief?
I think I made him a thief. Let's see.
Okay.
He is. Yep, thief. Level 1 thief.
Okay. All right. You can add a short sword to his arsenal then too.
Okay. And let me see here. Let's see.
His short sword doesn't look like the best, but
Well,
uh,
it's something. It's something.
yeah, kind of a starter kit short sword,
Sure,
but
sure. He's got to, he'll figure it out.
And after Sid, when he eats some of that, he does look better now after he's eaten. He's
Oh,
definitely got some food in him and eaten and drank more than you've ever seen him do in one sitting. Oh, and he goes, I don't know. Do you know where Lord Dithrig lives at? Then you do. Kind of
yeah. I would imagine I would have
whereabouts
some
of.
idea.
Yeah. He goes, so yeah, if you could bring that back by, I don't know, maybe a couple days, and so I can give it to Shadow Guard. Hey,
Okay.
Angry Pirate, thanks for joining us. I don't
Angry
think Angry
Pirate.
Pirate
Good evening.
has he been here before? Angry Pirate, he or
I
she?
don't know. Oh,
Oh,
there's
and we got
yeah,
Vance in the house.
yeah. You know what? You know what? Too, we have to realize that North Texas RPG Con's going on, where a lot of our folks who may drop in are busy drinking at the bar right now.
Well, no, it's not yet. It's not till
Well,
next week,
it starts
or
tomorrow.
I mean Wednesday, right?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm
Is it
thinking
Wednesday
people
or
are there.
Thursday?
I think it starts Thursday, but I think a lot of people get there on Wednesday. So
Right.
who
So
knows? People are driving or whatever they're doing, getting over there.
Yeah, I know Joe and Rob are leaving tomorrow morning, or yeah, sometime tomorrow. They're flying out.
Oh, okay.
Some hell. Joe had a good time, and then they switched it on him to make it torturous for him. And
What do
Joe
you
was
mean?
complaining because he had it at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. He was leaving, and
Oh,
now
it's
it's like
flight. Okay.
his flight. Yeah, now it
Yeah.
turned into a breakfast explosion. Is a questionable.
Well, that's what they serve. That's what they serve at Taco Bell. The
Well, I think
breakfast explosion.
everything is followed by
You eat,
explosion
you eat it, and the explosion comes later. That's
later on.
what happens.
It's just like lighting the fuse. It's just
That's correct. That's all that is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
All right. But he says, yeah, if you can do that in a couple days, she's actually got something that you might like. She was he maybe has some resources that you could use for future stuff, he says.
yeah. Okay.
And we ended up getting, and he kind of looks at you and he goes, we ended up getting sort of a windfall of some potions and scrolls.
Oh. Okay. Well.
So we're looking about divvying them up to get them into use.
Sure. Well, let us know, and we will be happy to put them to use.
All right. So Sidwin gets up slowly, and he pats Mitchell on the back. Thank you, Mitchell. Appreciate your breakfast explosion. I'll be back in a couple days then, Hobbs, and hopefully everything goes as planned, and we can have another conversation then. And I'll have that other money for you too by then.
Okay.
I'll make sure that gets sold.
All right.
And he ends up leaving.
Okay. All right. Well, then I gather the crew together, and I will tell them that we have a job.
So are you taking the entire crew then, Paul?
Well, I'm going to need probably at least to case the joint. Probably need at least, I don't know, because it's probably a palatious type of thing, I imagine.
So it's basically a walled. I want to say villa, but it's a little bit more fortified than just a nice little house.
Right.
It's got just a normal palisade kind of around it, single gate for what you remember and everything like that. He does have guards set there and everything, and then around he's got his own little mini village around his estate with some lands that are doing harvest, doing crops and whatnot. So basically he has a mini, almost like his own little version of Hound's Head up around his place. A few tradesmen who are doing work and whatnot there. So
okay. What kind of okay, well, that's an interesting thing. Wonder if I could disguise myself as a workman. Sneak in.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do it by myself. I think I want to bring Cass, at least bring Cass along with me.
Sure.
And then the other guys can. How about this? I gave them 40 silver last time. And I'm going to give them. Let's see what I'm going to give them.
So the rest of the crew, what are you going to have them do then?
Well, the rest of the crew I thought would go and I give them more silver, and they will go look for that, see if they can't find that guy.
So what the other task you can set them up to, Paul, is just kind of do sort of like a protecting the territory, walk in the area, maybe if like the thief doves come back, you guys are already geared up when the street rats let you know when they're coming and whatnot.
Right.
So
how
much are you going to give them?
Well, are they doing collecting as well?
Yeah, it would be to start doing the collecting and everything. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna give them another. Let's see. I'm gonna give them another. I'm gonna give them 60 silver
Okay.
and see if that loosens any tongues in the
Okay.
neighborhood, and see if
So
they
you
can
can
work on
have
that.
everybody else do. So you and Cass are going together,
Yep.
and then the
Everybody
rest of
else
your crew right
can
now.
yeah can yeah. I think that works good because that gives us just two that I'll focus on. I don't have to worry about somebody doing something weird. Me and Cass will go.
You want
You
to
know,
spend any money on recruiting?
yeah. Well, you know,
No. Okay. I just want
it's
to
a
make that's an option.
well, sure, but it's kind of a stealth operation, right? It's more the more people you have in this
No, no,
operation.
no, no. I meant for your crew that's staying behind. If you wanted any them to like try to recruit or like
Oh, they
vet
could,
or
sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh
yeah.
no, absolutely they could.
Okay, so you want them to do some protection, and then you want to do some
Collecting,
vetting.
protection,
How
collecting.
much? How much do you want to put in vetting? Some people out.
Oh, we'll put another 50 silver into that.
50 silver into vetting. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so there's collecting, there's collecting, vetting, and pursuing any leads on our
On the
friend. That way, in the next session, we can roll the dice again and see if maybe they've accomplished anything. Now that I've given them more
okay.
money, do you add? By the way, do you add based on the money amount given? Do you add
Do I do
pluses or anything?
bonuses?
Yeah,
Yeah.
do you do
So
bonuses based on the amount of money given?
yeah, and then so the loose structure that I have in Paul, depending how much money you met, and then of course like the difficulty of the task, like trying to find an independent thief,
Yeah,
kind of more the easier task. So a little bit of money goes a long way. Where
right,
if you were trying to do something a more difficult task, 60 silver wouldn't give you any bonuses at all,
right.
kind of
Okay,
deal.
sure.
So all right. So are you and Cass doing anything before you leave then?
Well, let's see. Anything can happen here. So, knowing the area, um, I think we're going to dress for the occasion. I think we're going to buy
Okay.
some nicer. We're going to buy some nicer clothes.
You already have pretty nice clothes,
Oh,
actually.
are they okay? Cass
Well,
does as
no,
well.
I mean you do. No, Cass doesn't. You do because you're a little merchant boy. Remember, you got you
That's
got
true.
you got
I
some
got.
some
I got.
money.
Yeah. Well, I want to make sure she has some nice
Cass
clothes as
would
well.
Cass can go get some nice clothes. She'll do it and everything.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when she shows up with her nice clothes,
Yeah.
she kind of looks just so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's you ever see
Well,
a dog, somebody put shoes on a dog and how they walk, and they're just like,
yeah.
sort of like Cass right now,
Right, right, right. Well, I try to tell her, I say, look, we have to, should we fall in with these people? We want to look like we kind of blend in a little bit.
Oh,
And
I
they're
understand the concept. Yeah, I get it.
okay.
I get it, Hobbs. I get it.
All right. So I'm just letting you know.
I know. I
You
figured
can
by the
dip some
time I get
clothes.
there, I'll get used to it.
Just think of it as a costume. That's all it is. It's just a costume.
She's just kind of like,
Yeah.
all right.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna head out and we're gonna kind of spend the first day kind of casing the joint, and we're
Okay.
gonna look at things like how many guards, what their patrols are kind of looking like, what different things, what people are working on, what time workers show
Okay.
up, what time workers leave. And
Let
I'm just kind
me.
of write everything down in the notebook
Okay.
and just kind of take some notes as I'm wherever it is. If we're in the bushes or whatever, I don't know what's around there, so I don't know where we can observe
Let
from.
me bring it up, Paul. I guess it's funny. I got 3 maps loaded that I'm not going to use tonight, probably,
Okay.
but didn't do the one that I was going to use. So
Do I need to
they're
just take
all,
everybody to the Harrows? Is that what needs to happen? Do I need to
over the harrowings. And no,
the
this
harrowing? Do I
is
need to head over there? Is that you got all the death waiting for me over there?
that's right.
So
This one's more of a.
This is
This is an
very,
adapted map
yeah,
here.
this is a finesse job here that we got going.
Where did I put it? There's that. It's not like I don't have maps, but
You have maps. You have maps.
I have maps. Yeah, I'm just looking, but trying to find it in my files sometimes is
Oh, those files.
very.
Tell me about those files. You tell me all the time that you have files.
Aha, there it
Files.
is.
Files.
I do have a few. All right, so I got it downloaded, Paul. Now I just have to put it in there. Get it in the... Talk amongst yourselves.
Yes. Well, speaking of this, I just got through. We were just talking about street rats. I was watching.
Yeah.
Got through watching Spider-Man Noir with Nicolas Cage, and
Spider-Man Noir. What's that?
yeah,
I
well,
haven't even
that's
heard of that one.
yeah. So Nicolas Cage. So if you've ever watched the Spider-Man multiverse animation,
I
animated,
haven't.
okay. So Nicolas
Uh,
Cage voices his character, which is Spider-Man Noir. Basically, he's from another dimension, basically, where it's the 1930s, and
okay.
it's all kind of a noir detective. So in his voice. Now, Spider-Man Noir takes it and does an eight episode series, basically, and he's live action. So it's Nicolas Cage
Okay.
playing that. And I bring that up only because he has his own street rat that, in the noir
Oh
sense,
yeah.
there's always these street rats running around. So he's kind of taking this kid, by the end of the thing, he's taking this kid under his wing, and he's learning math, and he's talking like, this really New York kid, and, that kind of stuff. So
Uh-huh.
anyway, so I'm just talking about street rats. That's, I saw quite a bit of him in the show, as to what his, because he picked pockets, and he, sat around and watched people and sent messages and did all the things that these little scallywags of scorn do for me.
Gotcha.
So it's what I was thinking about. But yeah, highly
Not
recommend.
bad.
By the way, you can watch it in black and
Uh-huh.
white or color.
Where's it at, Paul?
It's over on Amazon,
Okay.
so you can watch it. I've watched the black and white. I'm probably going to watch it again in color.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would have to watch it in black and white. I mean, if it's called Spider-Man
Yeah,
War, why would you watch it in color? That doesn't make any.
right. But now that I've watched it in black and white, once you watch it the first time, then you can go back and watch it in color and just enjoy, it for what it is. You
Yeah.
get the first watching is the vibe. It's the feeling. It's what you want to sense when you watch Noir. So now if you watch the other one, you're like, oh, okay, that'll be fine too.
All right, Paul. Want to
But it's a
share
good
your
series. Highly
screen?
recommend. Highly recommend.
Is this going to be on your new channel too? Your screaming
Yeah,
old
old
man
man
screaming
screaming
at
at
the.
screens.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good.
eventually I will do a review of the series. Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All
Along with
right.
I'm going to go watch Scary Movie this Thursday.
Scary movie, the first
Yeah.
one.
No, the new one. They have a new
Oh,
Scary
okay.
Movie out, and it's going to be good. It's going to hit all the points.
All right, sounds good.
Did you watch the Naked Gun remake?
No,
Okay, that was pretty good.
I don't. I used to be very into movies. I knew who was in it, who directed
Yeah,
it, who with the writer. I focused on directors and writers a lot, kind of
right.
thing. But I haven't done that for a long. Because I used to go
Yeah. Well, you remember the
my
first Naked
film
Gun,
festival.
right? You remember the first Naked Gun.
Boy, oh, yeah. I mean, with
Okay.
Leslie
So
Nielsen,
that kind of
Priscilla
humor,
Presley. I think O.J. Simpson's, I believe, was in the first one
that's
too.
correct. OJ was in it. Yeah. But the new Scary Movie was Marlon Wayans and those guys. And
Right.
it's going to have the same kind of flair as kind of Naked Gun, I think, making fun of
Gotcha.
itself and that kind of stuff.
Can you share your screen, Paul?
I can share my screen.
Please and thank you. There it is. All right. There we go. Oh, I got to switch it to. So what the first one you're going to see, Paul, is This is what the little village looks like.
Oh,
Outside, you probably have to scroll out. There's not a lot of, there's a little tower there. That's not the manor there, but all that's right there. And see where that blank space is? That
right
it's
here.
blank. Yeah, that's
Yep.
because I spilled pizza on it when I was drawing my map and I ripped it off. So that's why that's
That's great. A great map. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
You should have
that
left,
happened probably a few years ago. Yeah.
the pizza on there. You could have just said it was blood stains. And
Well, yeah, but I didn't want to put it in my scanner with all that and get all the
oh,
pizza in
okay.
the
I understand.
scanner. It wasn't a little drop of pizza. It wasn't like an artifact. It was like, a massacre of sauce that just went.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was,
Okay.
it was
Gotcha.
all over. So that's why that's the secret to that little blank space there. That's why it's all cut
Okay.
there. So yeah, but basically it's a series of simple houses and everything, and then the tower at the end. The tower at the end looks, from what you can tell, is some sort of shrine to a god, and from what you remember and everything, it's not, I shouldn't say a god. It's like one of those ones where it has like several gods in there, so they honor all of them
Sure.
at once. Let me grab some real quick. I'm actually going to use, you know, you know,
I know what you're going to use.
you don't know what I'm going to use.
I do exactly know what you're going to use.
What am I going to use, Paul?
You're going to use that book that they put out several years ago about different gods, right? It's the I can't remember what it's called, what the book's called, but it's got a wacky.
Oh, you mean the petty gods?
Now you're not using that one?
No, I'm actually using some of myself. It's like I run stuff and then never use anything I write half the time.
Oh, well, you should do that.
Well, I am now. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but I do love petty gods. I do use that's Posthumous that's in my campaign.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's in petty gods. It's in there
Okay.
with his other stuff, and then I had two other ones that I wrote up and everything, and he was going to put them in there, and then Rich, who was putting them in there and everything like that, I didn't have them, I guess, in time or whatever, so they didn't get included, but
Yep.
that's okay.
Eh,
Anyways, so
that was very petty of them.
Rich did that whole thing by himself. It was amazing what he did for that book. But anyways, so you see a series of houses and then a shrine to several gods at the end. Then also, Paul, you see this see up at the top, there's sort of like that broken monolith.
Yeah, right here. Yep.
Yep. And it looks like it's a stone. You've seen them in the Comore Forest or have heard about them. Stones of protection.
Yeah.
But it's just weird that this one's so far south. Usually they're in the forest and that. And this one's
where is this
on?
Where is this in relation to Scorn? Like, is it north? Is it south? Is it outside the city?
It's like northeast of Scorn. Here, I'll bring up the. Do I have? You know what? I don't even have the freaking world map loaded up.
Well, it's okay. I'll take your word for it. It's northeast.
But it's northeast, and it's only like a few miles outside of Scorn. And
okay.
Let's see here. But yeah, so
all right.
But you can use that. There's forest around this place. There's fields and everything to the south of this and to the west here. There's some fields.
Yeah.
And then, but there's enough trees around here that, like, if you decided that you wanted to kind of hang out or stealth out, you see that there's a small amount of traffic going back and forth through this place. A few outsiders are coming in and out. You see like wagons full of like raw materials, like logs and stonework. It looks like they're working on the tower. You can see over to the south, east of the tower, you can see piles of stone there that they're doing some repairs because this tower looks way older than the houses here. The houses are
Right.
somewhat new compared to the tower.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
All right. What time of day is it?
I will say it's midday, and let me give you a quick shot. This is what his manor house looks like, Paul.
Okay. Where is this in relation to what we were looking at on the other
Where
map?
the pizza massacre happened.
Oh, well, that's where the okay. So this is
Yeah,
where the pizza massacre. Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
It's kind of just it's very close. And around here, Paul, this wall, the stone wall that's around it, is only about like 5, 6 feet tall, and everything. And you can see all the roofs and everything. The one in the upper corner, that's a stable. Um, the big home, the big one is the home, and then the round building to the south is a dovecote,
Okay.
and then the other building here, you're not really sure what that is yet, or what that building is there.
Did Sidwin tell me which building it would be in?
He didn't. He just said that it was a living crystalline key that was in the possession of Lord Dithridge, but he, because he's thought or not him, but Shadowguard thought this would be a good opportunity to try to acquire it while he's otherwise preoccupied.
Okay. All right.
So
So we then will attempt to then go into probably his main house, I would think. If the key
you
was
going up to
anywhere.
the doors, or
No,
you
no, no. We're
sneaking? How
gonna
you going?
go. Yeah, we're gonna go sneak around and try to find another side door or window that might be open.
Okay. All right. Let me roll here. All right. The which way do you want to approach it from? From the because the west side is looking towards the small village, and the east side is, of course, not.
Probably from the east side.
Inside. That's okay.
Yeah, where there's the least amount of traffic going on.
All right.
Um,
Now you see guards kind of standing outside the gate here. Are you kind of avoiding going around and trying to sneak through, so that you don't even know you're there at all?
that would be the goal. Yeah, but nice if they did not know we were there at all.
Just give me a quick dex roll with advantage for your sneaky sneaks.
Uh,
Bottom burps. Hey, John.
okay, so Hobbs with
Yeah.
advantage. He's wondering if he needs
So
to turn invisible for this or not, but he may
you
save
get
it.
advantage, and yeah, so it's up to you. You can turn invisible if you want.
I'll save it because I may get in trouble.
That's true.
23.
Uh, I don't know. I think that everybody sees you.
Yeah,
So
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, clearly.
yeah, you
Clearly, I
announce
made a lot of
your
noise,
presence. Yeah.
singing songs, and
Well, as you're going over there, go ahead and just like on the map, Paul. Let me grab you a token so you can show me where you're.
yeah.
I'll do the party poking token. There you go. So you can let me give you a control over it, Paul.
Okay.
Controlled by player. All right. Yeah. So go ahead and put that wherever you want to put it along the
All
wall.
right. Where is this party token you speak of?
Oh, because I have you on the wrong map. That would be helpful. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's hard to miss the party token.
Yes, lots of discoing going on.
That's
All right.
right.
So I do not have control of said token.
You don't?
No.
Man, Paul, you are being difficult.
I am. This is I am difficult. Just like running the like like running the White Wizard adventure was difficult for me.
Yeah. Well,
Let's
I
show
mean,
the,
hey, if
let's show the whole map to everybody. I don't care.
right.
What do I care?
Hey,
You're
if
all
you
gonna
don't
die
want it, it's hard
anyway.
to do. You're right.
You're all gonna die anyway. What does it matter whether you see it coming or not? Doesn't matter.
I'm giving you a false sense of security there. That's all.
Okay, good.
All right. So can you control it now, Paul? Moving around.
Absolutely not.
What the friggin'? Oh, you know why? Because it's on the map level. That's not helpful.
Oh.
Not helpful. See? Yeah.
Put it on the token level.
I tried.
Oh, look. I can
move.
move. Woo wee. Okay.
Wiggle.
Wiggle. All right. So this is the entrance here.
Yeah, that's like the main gate.
That's where the guards are, right?
Yep, they're standing outside there.
Okay, and this is the main house. Is that correct?
That's the main house, correct. Yep.
Okay, then I guess we will travel along the wall.
Okay. And as you're traveling along the wall, you see like a group of kids that are playing not too far off from where you guys are at. They're doing various little kid things, chasing each other, whacking each other with sticks. They don't seem to be paying any attention to you. They're very preoccupied with being heroes and
of course,
knights or something like that. So
yes, as they should.
Now, while you're kind of patrolling out there, you do occasionally hear people talking in there. It sounds like there's like 2 or 3 different voices that you're hearing.
Okay. How big is this wall, by the way? How tall?
Just like 5-6 feet tall.
Okay. So it's tall to me, not necessarily tall to Cass.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, you and Cass pretty much can walk behind it where you can't see in, but they don't see you either.
Right. Okay.
But I mean, Cass could just easily do a little hop and reach the top of and pull herself over if she needed to.
Right. Well, that's what I mean. She's going to hop just to kind of take a peek and see what she sees
around the back there. Then,
yeah,
she doesn't see anybody back there. She still hears people having like maybe a conversation, probably around the front of the house, and then in the back here, you see there's a small door in the back. Just looks like another access point and everything like that. You see the dove code over there, a bunch of doves kind of hear them cooing and doing what they do. But like as she's up there, all of a sudden and it's not near you guys, but she hears a couple barks.
Oh.
But they sound like they're out front too.
Okay. Make sure I have I don't. Let's see if Cass has any. Okay. Well, we didn't see fit to buy any rations because we weren't going on a long journey, but it would have helped to have some rations to feed these dogs if we had to. All right. So we hear dogs either way.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right. So I tell Cass, all right, Cass, we're going to go over the fence here and we're going to make our way into the house.
Okay. All right. You don't, you make it over very easily.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. And then we're going to try to approach the house.
You can approach it. You don't see anybody scanning. There's a few windows upstairs and downstairs. You don't really see anybody kind of passing by or anything. But door is locked.
Okay. All right. I will go ahead and open it.
No, there's no key.
Oh, there's no key.
There's no keyhole to.
Oh, do I recognize how this door might be locked then?
It looks like it's probably latched from the inside, a simple latch type thing.
Oh, okay. So a lock pick won't do it. Can I use my can I use my blow knife to maybe flip the latch from
Yeah, give me a
outside?
roll. Give me a roll.
All right. Okay. I'll use advantage on
It's a
that.
dex roll with advantage. Yep.
21.
21. Nice. All right. You're able to flip the latch, and more importantly, you don't damage anything. You don't leave any evidence that,
Right.
somebody jammed a knife in there. You did it
Yeah.
pretty well. And the door comes open.
Okay. So before we open it, is there windows in the door?
There are.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
on the door itself, no, there's no, but there's windows on both sides of it.
okay. Well, we're gonna peek in those windows just to see what's in there before we go in.
Okay. What it looks like is it's a pretty much open plan.
Okay.
But the back door seems to go to a dining area, and you see, pretty nice table, some chairs, some furnishings, and then there's like a fireplace off of it. The fireplace is in the wall, so half of it's on the dining room area, and then on the other side of the wall, you see the kitchen area.
Okay.
Pretty well stocked larder, and you see a lady in the kitchen chopping up some potatoes, and you see that there's a fire going, and she seems to be going around her daily prep work for meals.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Um what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I look at Cass and we kind of whispering to her, because she notices as well, probably looking in through the other window.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on? So we will.
You see, as you guys are kind of waiting there, you see this kind of large mastiff dog walk into the kitchen wagging its tail, and you see the lady make baby talk with the big dog, and kind of gives him a carrot, and he walks out of the kitchen and wagging his tail.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me see what does have. Okay. All right. What are we gonna do? What is the plan here? Hobbs is like, we have a dog. Okay.
Yeah, dogs whose head is half like the size of your chest.
Yeah, like this is a big dog. He is going to, I guess Hobbs is going to wait until her back is turned.
Okay.
I think he is going to go.
You know what? I'm going to draw a blank one here so I can maybe give you the layout better. It would have been better to have you a building one here, and I didn't think about doing that one.
Well, that's
So
okay. I mean, if you just tell me, I'll figure it out. But it's so it's just a kitchen, and then
so I'm going to switch over here.
Hobbs
It's
feels
just
like
going to be
Hobbs feels like he's been doing so much dungeon delving that he's not quite ready for the finesse of a actual break-in.
right. Yeah,
He feels like
Just wanna
he's ill prepared, I think, for
ill
this.
prepared. Well, what I'm showing you here, Paul, is it looks like, so here is,
Uh-huh.
so that's where the door you come in, and then this is the fireplace here, Paul. The
Yeah, this
in the
is where
wall.
we're at right here.
No, you guys are still.
Oh,
You
we're over
guys are
here.
looking. You're looking through this window there, and then there's a window
Okay, but
here.
we're
You
on
guys.
this is the door though, right?
No, no, no. The door. My
Or
map
is this
hasn't
the
helped at
door?
all. That's the door. That's the
Oh, gotcha.
fireplace.
Okay.
My
Oh,
my shitty fireplace.
okay.
Yeah,
All right. So we're
yeah,
on this side of the door. Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
So the lady's over here on the right hand side, chopping, 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 and
Okay.
then the door is on the left hand side, and then there's like a opening.
So is the lady in this room or is the lady is in this room?
This is the kitchen here. Kitchen, dining
Okay.
room.
Okay. So this is dining room. So this is going to go
Yeah,
into the dining room.
correct.
Okay.
But the archway is right there past
Yes. Where it goes into the
the thing.
kitchen.
Yep. And then back here, Paul, you see stairs that go up to the second floor. And this looks like it's only a second, 2-story
Right.
uh,
Right.
building and kind of thing. And then down in here, this looks like the like the, I guess for better lack of a better word, the lounge area kind of
Yeah.
in the front here. But it's all one big room.
Right. Gotcha.
And
All right.
then this is the door for that. And then there's another archway right there, but you're not really sure you can't see anything in there.
Yes.
There's
How
window.
is I'm gonna let's see. Let's see. What am I gonna do? Okay. We'll just take a chance. We'll just do something here.
Okay.
All right. We're going to walk both Cass. I tell Cass, what we're going to do is we're going to pretend. I don't know. I asked Cass, what do you think is better? We should pretend to be the help, or do you want to just hustle through those stairs? It's the question. Which is she more agreeable to?
Just hustling through the stairs. I don't know. Being the help. It's like I wouldn't know how to be the help.
Well, that's true, but that's why we dress for the occasion, just in case.
Okay. Well, I guess we can hustle through.
I was going to say, we'll hustle through, and if they catch us, we're going to say that we're new help. Okay.
Little plan B.
Plan B is we're new help.
All right. Sounds
good. We're lost.
All right.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to swing the door open, and then we're going to hustle our way over here and try to get
now
up
on the walls and everything, like around in the dining room and over in the lounge area. There's different shelves. There's a couple of tables with different things on them and bookshelves.
Right.
It looks, even though there's like a lot of shelves and all that stuff, there's not a lot on the shelves. It's not. It's sparsely,
decorated.
If there's a bookshelf, yeah. Well, I mean, like he's got like a whole bookshelf you see, but there only seems to be like there's two books on it.
Well, some
of the tables don't have a lot.
Yeah.
On it either.
Right. So my thing is this: either this key is some sort of display, like if it's crystalline, or is it crystalline? Then maybe it's something that is to be displayed. That he might display it in his home. Or it depends since we don't know what it is, whether it's like super important and opens like a portal to the next world, or it's a key of some personal value, and it's not necessarily like a tool of magical chicanery or whatever.
Right.
So one of the thoughts that Hobbs will have is that but as he goes to the stairs, he's kind of going to look. He'll look around. He'll kind of look. He'll just take a quick glance around as he's going to the stairs to see if he sees anything that would
Let me
like
move
a display
the
of some kind.
Token over there. I think I can. I forget how to do the token.
Copy and paste. If you right click and copy it, you can paste it on this page.
Okay. All right. Let me do a copy. Am I doing it? No, that's because I've got the painting thing and not the copy. And I'll put you guys there. So go ahead, Paul. Show me how you're going in then.
All right. So we're going to go, and if this is like the dining room table or whatever, my eyeballs are looking this way.
Okay.
Taking a scan. So once
now you hear the dog chewing on like the carrot, and he's like right in the middle, like kind of his ass is towards you guys,
right,
and his head's in there, so he's like laying right in the archway chewing on the big carrot.
Okay, is there any food on the tables here?
Roll me a d6. Yeah,
3.
there's a like a small leftover meal that's on the table. But give me a quick stealth roll though, Paul. But this one is not going to be with advantage.
Okay.
This will be just a regular roll, please.
Regular.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Of course. It was bound to happen.
I do love it when you roll ones. It's so much fun. So you see some food on the table, the leftover food, and for whatever reason, you know, it was a little hard for you to reach because it was kind of more in the middle. And when you grab the food, you elbow the goblet off, and then you react to the goblet falling off by trying to catch it. But when you do that, then you cause the bowl to go off and then the plate to go off. So basically, it's just sounds like bam, 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 and you hear the lady in the kitchen go, "What are you doing in there?" And you hear pancake, and you see the dog stand up and start wagging his tail and turns around and kind of doesn't growl, but he's looking at you kind of inquisitively. And she goes, "Pancake, what did you do?" And you see the lady in the doorway looking at the dog.
Okay, I will disappear. I'm gonna go.
So you're leaving Cass behind. Huh?
I'll say, I point under the table before I disappear. I'll say, under the table.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and so you're doing your invisibility for 3 rounds.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And she goes in there. You see the lady walk in and Casca. Just now roll this one with advantage. That's so funny. You failed. Oh God.
So something so simple. Like just pick up food. No, just throw it on the floor. You do that instead.
I know.
All right, Cass is rolling this.
Yeah, have Cass roll it. Okay, she gets underneath the table, but she's kind of sticking out a little bit, and the lady doesn't seem to notice her. She's picking up all the dishes. She's like, "Pancake, I don't know. I told you to stay off the table." You're like, she's like a few feet from you, but she's still focused. And Pancake comes over and starts sniffing Cass.
Okay, I'm gonna cause. Let's see. I'm gonna go run to the kitchen.
Okay,
and I don't know, do something to make noise in here to make her go back to the kitchen. And I'm gonna go to. Let's see. Well, I can't do that. I'm just gonna go in here and make noise.
You're just running back and forth. I'm gonna run
to the kitchen and make noise, like pots or whatever's going on. I'm gonna smash those around a little bit, and then
it's easy enough to make noise. Yeah,
just make them. That's right. Just go in there, make some noise, and get them to come back into the kitchen.
All right. You hear the lady goes, "Oh my gosh, she is like, "What is going on?" And she runs back in the kitchen. And now that your 2 rounds have been down, so you got one more round, Paul.
That now well. Once the
So,
dog's
but well, wait a minute. So she's in there and she's got her hands on her head, like, oh no,
yeah.
she's like, what is going on in my kitchen? And the dog, let's see here. I'm gonna roll a 2d6. The dog is still focused on Cass, and you see his tail, the tail's wagging as
Oh,
he's sniffing Cass, and Cass is like, go away, go away, get go
yeah,
away.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, then
Yeah,
at
you
least
got
he's
one more
still
round. You got one more round to do something, Paul. What would
okay.
you like to do? Invisible.
I'm going to go ahead and pick once again. Did we ever decide that if I pick something up, does it become invisible or do people see it? Because I think we
We
had
never
this
did
discussion.
decide that. But yeah, well, our discussion I thought was a very interesting one about like a light. Like if you go invisible with a torch in your hand, does
Right.
the torch come invisible? And I don't think we ever did.
We didn't decide
Uh,
that. So the question is, if I'm invisible and I pick something up, do other people see that it's getting picked up?
I I don't know, Paul. Let me see. Yeah, does it look like one of those cheesy 70s shows? I think all your equipment goes invisible
My
with
equipment
you.
goes invisible, but I'm wanting to pick up like some of that food that's on the table and like
Uh-huh.
let the dog see it, and then I'm going to throw it into the kitchen.
I am just going to say, Paul, at least for now, that whatever you pick up turns invisible too. Because I'm going to
Oh,
say that's
turns
part of
invisible,
your.
so I can't.
Yeah,
So I would know that,
yeah, you would know that,
knowing
Paul.
my
Yeah.
invisibility powers or
Yep.
whatever, that thing's going to turn invisible. Okay,
Yep.
and I don't have any. Then I'm going to. I don't know. Poor Cass. I don't know what I'm going to do with her. Um, she's trying to get rid of that dog, and I'm trying to get rid of the dog.
Right.
Um, okay. What if I grab the? What if I grab? Okay, so I won't grab the
All
food,
right.
but I'll
Okay.
grab the table. I'll grab the tablecloth
Okay.
that
Which
was the
you
tablecloth,
kind of already done, yeah, and spilled
and
everything.
I'll just kind of flip the food off, which would then hopefully get
More
the dog
noise.
to get the food on the floor
All
to
right.
where the dog can see
So
it.
so you flip the table, cause another big ruckus.
That's
So
correct.
So what ends up happening is you see this poor lady. She just freaks out and she runs out the door. She just runs out the front door, hightails it out of there, and she's screaming. And you hear, remember those voices you heard in the front?
Yeah.
Now they're like, "What's going on?" So you hear conversation, and the dog ends up following her out the door.
Oh, good. Okay, then Cass and
Okay.
I probably turn visible at this point, I would think,
Yeah, you do.
and
Yeah.
we will both run up the stairs.
Okay. All right, you get upstairs and you see a hallway with 3 doors. Which one do you want, Monty?
We're gonna go to the first door that we see.
Okay. None of them are locked up here. You see a
Okay,
very simple bunk. It looks like 2 bunk, so 4 beds, bunk beds, kind of situation there.
right.
Very simple. They have the beds. They have a couple, like a small eating area for the room, and then they have some foot chests at the foot of each bed of the bunk
Okay,
beds.
me and Cass are gonna search those real quick.
Okay. All right. And you search those, and as you're searching those, you hear people coming into the house,
Okay,
and you distinctly hear armor
oh
and
boy.
weapons being unsheathed and stuff like that. So, all right.
Okay,
So are you gonna go through the chest and everything, Paul?
yes.
All right. So in the chests, you find various pieces of clothing, nothing
Yeah.
too fancy or whatever. And then give me a roll, a D100, a couple D100 rolls.
Okay, a 5
Oh, wow. Give me another one too, Paul.
and a 72.
5 and a 72. All right. So in the first chest, you find a heavy iron key, and you also find a lute carved from ebonwood with some silver hardware on it, which is looks pretty nice. Do you want to take that?
Yeah.
All right, that's going to require an inventory slot.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Um, I will give that to Cass because Cass has a couple of slots.
Okay.
So a loot, carved loot.
Yeah, with silver hardware. It's worth 75 silver pieces.
All right. How many? How many did you say? 75.
75. Yeah. Okay.
All right. And that's what we find in the 3 or 4 chests that are in there.
That's what you find in the first one. There's 3 more to go.
All right, we're gonna check the next one.
All right. Roll. Give me 3 rolls for this one. D100 rolls.
Okay. A 61.
Okay. 60.
A 95. And a 75.
Okay. 61. Inside there, you see you end up getting there's a suit of chainmail made for a dwarf in there.
Okay, we'll leave that.
All right. Then a 75, you end up seeing you see this small, well, it's kind of small, but it's more like it's not a statuette, but it's almost like a scene where there's like these creatures, these demonic looking creatures fighting a knight carved out of ivory.
Okay.
So
it's
if you want to take that one, that will take another slot.
No, we need to leave a slot for the key. So I think all this stuff we're seeing, the loot will take. The ivory thing looks weird. We're not taking that.
And you just happen to, I'll tell you what, give me a intelligence roll, but you'll get this at advantage though too, Paul.
Okay.
Mr. Hobbs.
Let's see.
-1 for yours, huh?
Yep.
12. Okay. No, yeah, you did end up finding it actually. So you found a small secret compartment in the chest, and you find a gold ring in there.
Okay. Okay. I use my quick estimating brain.
All right. You know it's pretty valuable, and you have a sense with the runes that are on it too that it's magic.
Oh yeah, definitely taking that.
Okay. That takes 14 slots.
What? What?
I'm just
14
joking.
slots.
14. All right. Now, as you guys are doing that and everything, you hear them kind of going through, picking up stuff. It sounds like you hear one of the guys downstairs. You can hear him playing. He goes, "Pancake, what the hell did you do in here?" This poor dog's getting blamed for everything. And you hear him picking up, and it's like, "Martha, it just looks like one of the dogs just had a fit." She goes, "It wasn't the dog. It started out here. Then see this mess in the kitchen? I saw it. It didn't. It wasn't Pancake. He was out here when that. And then she's like, I don't know what's going on. I think there's a ghost in here." And you hear the guards go, "Martha," and then you hear those subtle whispers. I think she's been drinking again. And so that's what you hear going on downstairs. So
All
what do
right.
you want to do for your next one, Paul?
Check the last.
So for this one, give me another stealth roll.
Okay. All right. 11.
You guys make a kind of one of your Cass's foot. She's still getting used to her clothing, and she ends
Yep.
up kind of being a little heavy footed.
Ah.
It's not real loud, but she definitely makes a noise.
Okay.
What do
Is
you
there
guys
anywhere
want
to
to do?
hide in this room?
I mean, you got 4 bunks. You got I mean, you got 2 bunk beds, 4
Right.
beds, and like 3 chests, a table. But there's no. It's not
No
like it has a
closet?
closet.
There's no
No,
closet.
there's no closets. No, no. They didn't have closets back then, or they
Well,
have
just,
wardrobes.
throwing that out there.
Yeah. No, they basically these chests they have. They're pretty good sized chests.
All right. So we're going to quickly move then, knowing that we've just done that. We looked through we didn't look through the third chest, or did we?
There's 2 more chests. No, you've only been through 2 so far.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and lock this door,
Okay, you can do that.
and then I'm going to go check the chests.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Give me roll 2 D100s again, please.
41 and a 60.
41 and a 60. All right, you find it looks like somebody's making their own suit of chainmail. It's like half done.
Okay, no, I'm leaving that.
Okay. And then the other thing you find in there is you find another suit of dwarven chainmail underneath that one.
What's it with these dwarven chainmails? I don't remember seeing a lot of dwarven things. This is weird. Why is all these dwarven chainmail?
Maybe he has a thing for dwarven guards or something.
Maybe
like
he
that.
does. I don't know. All right. So then that's the last chest.
One. No, there's one more chest.
One more chest. Okay.
And you roll one.
I listen at the door to make sure we're still good.
Okay.
Listen at the door to see if anybody's coming up those stairs.
Let me roll here, Paul. You hear footsteps coming up the steps.
Okay.
And it sounds like more than one. It sounds like there's 2 of them.
Is there a window up? Is there a window up here?
There is. And you hear whoever the guard is outside. He goes, Martha, we'll check upstairs. I heard it too. We'll make sure your ghost isn't wandering around here kicking things over upstairs too.
All right. So me and Cass are gonna go to the window and I imagine it's second floor. So we're just gonna get out of the window and hide to the side of the window, I guess.
Kind of go outside the window and hang or something like that.
Well, outside the window on the roof, I guess it's a normal sloping roof. I guess it's just outside the window. I don't know. You tell me.
Oh no, it's where you're hanging out from. It drops to the ground.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, the drop isn't that. It's not that far. You're probably about 10 feet off the ground from there. I mean, that's three times your height or whatever. But I mean, if you guys just hung down and dropped down, you guys done that. That's not.
Okay. Then I think we're gonna jump out the window. I think.
Or you're just gonna jump out the window, like dive through it.
We're gonna climb down. We're gonna I'll jump out first, and then I will try to catch. Well, actually, Cass should catch me because I'm smaller than her.
So she's climbing down then?
She's gonna climb down, yeah.
All right, give me a she'll get advantage with this roll here, Paul. You're gonna need a 12 because you're under a little pressure there.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, Cass falls.
Okay. Perfect.
So Cass falls. She's going to take a little bit of damage.
Sure.
From
How much?
From where? 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. All right. So
3 points of damage. And you hear her go, she gets her wind knocked out of her too. And she
okay. And then I'm coming out.
Okay.
You're right.
I go. And as you're climbing, you hear climbing out, you hear them trying to open up the door. And you hear one of the guys goes, I don't remember this door being locked. And he turns around, did you lock the door? And he goes, no, I didn't lock the door. We never locked the door.
All right. So
All
I'm
right.
gonna
So
then I'm gonna climb down the thing here.
okay.
13.
All right. You make it down fine. You scramble down pretty good.
Okay.
And you see Cass. She's kind of kneeling now, but she's making she's very loud trying to get she's doing the I'm sure you've got the wind knocked out of you before and you know that noise.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And that feeling.
Yeah.
All right. So you got wheezing Cass. And give me 1 second here, Paul. All right. You see two giant dogs kind of in the doorway, two big mastiffs. They
Yeah.
look big as hell. So you see Pancake.
Yeah.
Pancake's still wagging his tail and everything like that.
Right.
And then, but the second one, he doesn't look so friendly.
Ah.
He's not charging you, but he's just standing there going.
I extend my hand
Okay.
to see if he will smell it.
All right. So you approach the dog and
I go, hey,
extend your
buddy.
hand.
Hey, buddy.
I'm going to have you roll 2d6, Paul.
Okay. 10.
Oh, all right. So he sniffs your hand and he starts wagging his tail. So you got these two big mastiffs now that are both smelling your hand and kind of the Pancake's licking your hand and licking your arm. The other one's still sniffing you, but they're getting close to you. And basically you're at the same height as their head.
Yeah.
And so they're looking very, even though they look friendly, they're still very terrifyingly big.
Sure. And I'm trying to like hold myself together and not, blow my cool here.
Right.
We're going to, is the front door open or closed?
The front door is open.
Okay.
Because you guys are out front now, but there's nobody out that way now. The voices that you heard are now inside,
Right.
Inside the house.
I don't know what we're gonna do. Okay. It's either we're gonna go and pretend like we're visiting, we're looking for Lord Dithrig.
Let me move you out to here. All right, Paul. Let's move so you guys are now like right there.
Okay.
Now you notice this little weird place right there. Out of the corner of your eye, you see that there's a big padlock mechanism on that building there.
This building?
It's not like it's not built like the other ones. Like, you see the regular roofs and living stuff. This looks like a prison. It's stone blocks, very square, and it's kind of like probably about like 8x8 size, flat top, and then the door is you have a door with like a bars on it,
right?
And then there's a big padlock on it.
Okay. So I will then very quickly it's gonna go bad, I think. I don't know.
And inside you hear the guys going, well, where's your key? Well, it never locks, so I just left it in my chest.
Okay, Cass and I are gonna run over here and see if we can pick this lock real fast.
Okay. You guys are over here. You got to pick it. That's where the door is.
Oh, door's right there. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
So you're still kind of in the open, unfortunately.
Yes. That's why we're going to try to pick it real fast and get in.
All right. Okay. So go ahead and I'll give you since it's going to be a fast pick and you're trying to do it kind of under pressure, you're going to need I'm going to say a 15 for this one because this one's going to be kind of, yeah.
All
This one's
right.
going to be kind of a tough one, but you get it with you get advantage with it though.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll give it a shot here and see what we're gonna try to pick it real fast.
Okay.
15. Holy
Oh,
smokes.
yeah, you're having trouble. You're struggling with the lock. You thought your pick was going to break, but it
Yep.
pops at the last second. Door is open.
Okay, we sneak in. We slide in and close the door behind us.
All right. You
Very
kind of
quietly.
sneak in. You're halfway there, and you see this crystalline creature standing in front of you.
Oh.
And he does not, or it does not look happy at all. Let me show you a picture here. There it is. See if I can find the one I was looking for earlier. Oh, this one will do though for right now. It's a little cartoony for my taste, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. All right. Handouts. Choose file. All right. Show to players.
Okay.
So you see this, it's a little bit more bulkier than that, but that pretty much, it just looks like it's made of crystals. And
Oh boy.
and it's still humanoid shaped, but as it's standing there, it seems to ripple, like the crystal formations in it do change as it moves. And it it seems like it was in some sort of seated position, and now it's standing, and its head is basically touching the roof. It's even stooping a little bit. This thing's probably, you're
Right.
guessing it's probably about 8 foot tall, and it's looking down at you, and you see that its hands are turning into points, like basically they look like crystal swords that their hands are turning
Right.
into.
And I'm like, whoa. I'm like very quiet. Whoa. Wow. Stop. Whoosh. Whoa. Like, hey, we're not the enemy here. We're trying to, and so in Hobbs's mind, does he
Okay.
have any epiphany that this thing, he's looking for a crystalline key, this is a crystalline being? Does he
Right.
make any connection and go, oh,
Yeah, pretty
oh,
much, because they told you it was a living
oh,
key.
the living key, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh crap. Okay. She's then I go, whoa. We're here to, well, I don't know. We're here to get you out.
Okay. Um,
Does he relax his swords?
give me a 2d6 roll again. We'll tell you after you make this roll.
Okay. 8.
He seems to relax a little bit.
Okay.
Swords are still out, but his tenseness in his body, but he kind of does his like head tilt and relaxes his body. But that's all. It seems like he's
Yeah.
waiting.
So I try to tell him, I say, listen, I don't know. And I mention, who is it? Is it the Shadow Guard who wants him?
Yeah, Shadow Guard.
Okay. Do you know who the Shadow Guard is?
I'm gonna roll for this guy real quick here, Paul. Let's see if he. Okay, it starts talking, and it sounds, if crystals could talk, its
Right.
its voice kind of chimes and
Right.
echoes slightly upon itself and reverberates. And there's no way I can do like a Matt Mercer effect to
Sure.
make
Right.
that happen. So I
That's
will just
okay.
talk normally. Yeah, it's almost like Steve Martin. If I try to do that, he spoke French. He died. He spoke French. He spoke French. That's what had happened if I tried to
Right.
do this.
Yes.
So it goes. I do not know this shadow guard.
Oh, well, we were sent here to get you out. Uh, uh do do you know? Um, well, he doesn't know Shagar, so it wasn't like he was stolen from her, which makes me then say, okay, this is a free will entity here? Um, and I ask him, I said, would you like to leave here?
Are you my new master?
Um, yes, yes, I am. Because they say, Ray, if anybody asks if you're a god, you tell them yes.
And it goes. Then what is your offering?
Oh, offering. A lute. He presents him with a wooden lute with silver. Uh, I say,
When you grab it from Cass, she
yeah,
hesitantly like kind of pulls back a little bit, and
I'll
then
thank you for it later. Give it to me. Give
all
it to me.
right,
And I offer
and
the lute to him.
and it looks at it, and it touches one of the strings, and it makes a noise. And even though it really doesn't have any um expression or anything, as soon as it hears that note, it just immediately the blades disappear. It kind of it seems pleased,
Oh, good.
and it takes the loot, and you just see the loot kind of get absorbed into its body,
Oh, okay.
and it looks down at you, lead master.
Oh, good. Okay. All right, then we're gonna run like hell, I think. Because
All right.
we're
You
gonna
see a pair of dwarves come
oh,
out of the house
oh
at the
no.
same time you guys are there, and they're like, "Oh, whoa, 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 what's going on?" And they're running towards you. What do you want to
Oh, it's
do?
like, oh hey guys, don't worry. I'm the new master. Don't worry about it. And by the way, you guys need to finish your chainmail, by the way. You guys have some undue work.
And they're like,
You need to
"What?
fix it.
What are you doing?" All right, give me another 2d6 roll, Paul.
Okay. 11.
And the one guy goes, "I've been working on it. It takes a long time to make all those rings." And
Yes,
then,
I
and then
know.
and the other guy goes, "I think he's robbing us." But
No,
they're
no, I'm not robbing you.
you're not.
No. Why would I
What are you
rob
do?
you?
What are you doing with that thing? You're not supposed to be in there.
Oh, I'm his master.
And they look
Yep.
at each other like you can tell that they're completely confused by this whole
Yes.
situation. And the
Yep.
dogs come out, and the dogs are wagging their tails, and but when they see the crystalline creature, they stay back though. They're not coming. They're not getting near you
Okay.
with the crystalline
So
creature.
he says, look, guys, uh, listen, I would like to contribute to the Dwarven Chainmail Fund. And he pulls out 10
Uh-huh.
silver pieces for each of them.
Well, what are we going to tell Lord Dithrig when he comes back and says,
Ha-
and you took the creature? I mean, it
It's
seems pretty
it,
important to him. We weren't even
no,
allowed near it.
no, but it's okay. That's why, because I'm his master. It's okay.
You're
He's in safe hands. I'm his master. I'll make sure he doesn't attack anybody. He's not going to hurt anybody. How about this? Why don't I make
oh,
it 20 silver pieces to
and
go to your
the one guy who said he was trying to finish chainmail, he turns to the other guy and goes, "That is pretty good." You know,
Yeah.
he's like
20
silver.
silver
Yeah.
pieces. You can finish
All
your
right.
you can buy some new chainmail. And he says, look, just say that that my crystalline friend here just escaped, just got loose.
We can't lie.
Here's 30 pieces of silver.
They look at each other and they kind of, now you see both of them. And you notice now all of a sudden these guys have a very similar appearance, and you kind of figure that they're brothers,
Right.
and they're like starting to do their telepathic communication, that they're both agreeing that, this is a pretty good deal. So, but you hear Martha, and you see Martha pop her head up. Who are you?
Oh, it's okay. I'm just the master. Don't worry, everything's fine out here. You take care of
They take
Pancake. Pancake's a
and
great dog, by the way.
and then Pancake just starts wiggling his tail and everything.
Good
And
boy,
she
Pancake. Good boy.
she is completely confused. She's been overwhelmed. She doesn't know what's going on. And the dwarf goes, yeah, he's the master. It's all right. And they take their 30 silver each, and they're like, all right, master, thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Enjoy your chain mailing.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to get that done. And I was like, yeah, you gotta stop messing around with your stupid loot all the time.
Okay.
And cast
So
mumble breath. You don't want to have to worry about that now.
True. All right. So guys, we're gonna go ahead and leave now. So we weren't here. Creature got loose. You guys are gonna do chainmail stuff. Pancake, awesome dog. We're gonna head out. Okay. And we're gonna like sneak back. We're gonna like find the stealthiest path out so that our friend, the living crystal, is
There's
not.
really only one path out. I mean, it's straight out, and then it ends up right in like the village there, the village area.
Okay. Well, I don't really want people to see our friend here.
You can see if he can climb over a fence.
I was going to say, let's see if he can. I'll say, hey, do you have a name, by the way?
He says, I was never given a name.
Oh, how about Chris?
Chris. Then I will be Chris.
Okay, that's Chrys, by the way.
Chyrs. All right.
Yes. Chrys.
Chrys. Yep, got it.
Chris, yes. Okay.
All right.
And
you guys go over to the section of the wall then?
Yeah, we're gonna go section.
Now you know this guy is like 8 feet tall, so he's gonna be very difficult to
hide.
Hide.
Well, we're trying to get to a location. We're trying to get far enough away to where we can like be in an isolated place to where we can figure out what we're gonna do with him.
Okay. You're heading towards the wall, and the kids are still out there. Seems to be like there's more kids out there now, but they're very invested in whatever imaginary battle that they're having back there.
Good. I'm gonna go ahead and oh boy.
So you going over the wall then, Paul?
Well, I don't want to disrupt the kids.
The kids are still in the field. They seem very.
There. We're gonna go over.
So like where you're gonna climb over. There's like it's got some trees over there in the fields.
Okay, we're gonna go disappear over the wall and into the nearest cluster of trees somewhere where we can figure this out.
So when Chris gets to the wall, he kind of looks at it, watches you guys do what you're doing, and he kind of looks back and forth. And you see he puts his hand on top of one of the stones, and the stone turns crystalline too,
right?
Like him. And then he touches another stone, does the same thing until this whole section of the wall turns into like him, and he walks through the wall. And when he finishes walking through the wall, they return back to the regular stone. Yep.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. I'm like, oh, that was cool, Chris. Right. That was awesome, buddy. That was amazing, Chris.
I
All right.
am glad you were pleased, Master.
Oh yes, yes. Master is very pleased. Um, so we're gonna make our way. Oh God, he's 8 foot tall.
Yep. And we're
I'm
pretty
looking at.
much at our conclusion point, Paul.
Well,
So
I
we
was
hit
looking
our
at my.
two.
I was like looking at my halfling clothes. I'm going. Well, that's not gonna work.
No, no, not even the dwarven chainmail would work.
Not even the dwarven train mail. So okay. Well, we
Yeah.
got our.
So we'll pick up. Are you good for next week too, Paul?
I think so.
Because
Maybe.
don't you have something going on next week? You're like going for vacation or something like
Yeah,
that?
maybe. Yeah, I have to determine all that, but we'll more than likely I will
Okay.
be on vacation. I think.
Okay. So do you just want to skip next week?
Yeah, let's go ahead and just for the sake of that, without trying to finagle everything, we'll just skip it. We'll go and skip a week, and
That's
when I
perfect.
come back, we'll do that because I got to
Okay.
see like the new grandbaby. So that's kind of the
I
deal.
I was gonna say, yeah, you gotta go be a brand new grandpa
That's right.
and ooh and ah and everything over it and
Yes, the
whatnot.
oohing and the eyeing.
Yeah. So all right. So I guess for those who give a shit, we'll be back. We'll be back in a couple weeks, and we'll pick up where Paul has picked up a little crystalline semi-giant as a companion, and he's somehow going to try to take this crystalline 8-foot creature and sneak it into Scorn. So, or I don't know what he's going to do. I guess he's going to figure that out in the next 2 weeks.
Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I think I have an idea.
So, yeah, if you liked it, please what is it called? Like,
And subscribe and share
subscribe,
it.
and share it. Yeah, all that good stuff. We'd appreciate that. I've been climbing up on subscribers, so I'm very pleased with
Yeah.
my new. Don't I mean I have pittance amount to most, but I don't know. I'm very happy with the small bump that I've been getting
Yeah.
lately.
Yeah.
So
I
I
got from last week's video, I think I got an extra 21,
did you?
22. Yeah, 25 maybe, something like
Great.
that, subscribers.
Yeah, I think I got well this month. I don't know how many I get per video. I'm not sure how I look at that, but I think I'm pretty close to getting 100. And you know how it says the last 28 days or whatever. I think I'm
Right.
at 92,
You're like plus 90,
96.
plus 90.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
So that's the most I've ever had in a month. So that's
Woohoo.
well, I'm very pleased. So thank you to anyone who sees this and has joined me. I do appreciate that. So, but join us back here in a couple weeks. So that'll bring us to it looks like the 14th and no 16th when we'll be back. And Paul will be here. Paul and I will be here 7 Eastern, and then
6
Paul has some
Central.
fake sex central time. Yeah. So who knows? But thanks for everybody who joined. We get the commenters, Angry Pirate, Mr. Vance hanging out in the house. And then we got John D. retired and Angry. Wait, we got, yeah. So, yeah. So thanks for everybody for commenting and joining us. So hope you have all good